Hey Elias, this is Glenn West with LSU Country. Nice to finally get to meet you. I guess just for you, what has been the focus, I guess, primarily this offseason in terms of development, I guess, on the field and I guess with your body as well?
Really with my body, obviously just getting my shoulder right. After missing the spring, just trying to stay healthy and with the defense, really just getting closer to the team. That's kind of what we focus on the most. Really, just getting a lot closer and got real close to Durante Jones, great defensive coordinator. And so that's just really been our main focus right now.
Hey, Wilson Alexander from The Advocate. First thing, real quick, do you prefer Eli or Elias?
I go by Eli, but really whatever you want to call me, really.
Gotcha. Yeah, obviously you had such a big freshman year. What did you kind of learn most about your game and yourself throughout that freshman season?
Really just how much technique mattered last year and how much of a difference that it made from coming in as a freshman just raw and then with the technique that I had and really just focusing on the plays and just dialing in and relying on my technique that I practice hard on.
Eli Brody Miller with the Athletic. You and I mean Derek, somebody probably understands where you're at right now because he also as a freshman broke out.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess are there conversations you two have or advice he's been able to give you about kind of going from a great freshman year into year two?
Me and him talk about that every day almost. Everything I need advice for, I always come to him and ask him because he's already done it before. So, and he's done things I have aspirations of, and we push each other a lot. So, all the time.
Yeah, Eli, Ron Higgins, Tiger Rag. How much is it an advantage to play with Derek in the sense that quarterbacks want to go away from front of him, but they also want to get away from front of you, so they kind of have to pick their poison. So teams are going to come at you. Is that an advantage for you?
Yeah, it definitely is. With two corners like us, the quarterback's gonna have to throw it one way, and me and him really work hard to keep our games top tier. So, yeah.
Last year, I mean, were you? I know they're missing games, but it seemed like teams went at you like all year. Was that a surprise? Because all year you kind of proved yourself. You had pick sixes and you proved yourself. But teams kept coming at you. Did you kind of like that?
I really wanted all the kind of balls I could get really last year. So last year I wanted kind of the most experience I could get. We had a 10-game season, so I really wanted all the opportunities I could get. So I wasn't pretty surprised, being a freshman and obviously having Derek Stingley on the other side of me helps a lot. Even with him down, but I really kind of expected it a little bit.
Hey Elias, just one more from me.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned Durante Jones earlier this interview. I was just wondering, one of the big reasons he was brought in is to kind of help improve that communication back there in the secondary for you guys. And one of the things he told us back in the spring was that he wanted to kind of join the safeties and cornerbacks a little bit more together and get them kind of on the right page. I'm curious as to how that development has gone. The communication part of all this from obviously last year to this year.
Yeah, we're with each other every day in the same meeting room, going over everything and practice and walkthroughs, or reviewing everything, slowing it down, going over corrections, making sure we're all on the same page. So the communication is much clearer now, and yeah, it's a lot better.
Hey Eli, this is Shay Dixon with
So
24/7. Your stats as a freshman looked pretty similar to the type of stats you were putting up in high school with the pick sixes and interceptions. Was there a time where it kind of clicked that you were settling in, or did you kind of expect after the offseason that you were ready?
I definitely expected a big year, but I would say it probably clicked around that South Carolina game. Just kind of just overall I felt, just as a player, just felt kind of all the way kind of getting tapped in. I was learning everything weekly, like and every new week I was learning something new. So, but I probably say by South Carolina game it started getting kind of easier for me, and I started locking in.
Hey, Eli, Jacques Doucet from WAFB here in Baton Rouge. If you and Derek hold things down on the corner and this defensive line is as nasty and deep as what we're hearing, what is the potential of this LSU defense this year?
The best defense in the country. That's what I mean. Sky's the limit, and that's what our aspirations are. So we want to be the best defense in the country.
And on a humorous note, you scored 2 touchdowns last year,
Mm-hmm.
and there might have been a little celebration before both. Did Corey Raymond talk to you a little bit, or what was the discussion on it?
Oh yeah, he for sure talked to me about it after. It was just real impulsive. I did not plan it before, but I was just really excited, you know. So scoring a touchdown in Tiger Stadium, my first one, and then the other one, I was just real excited to get it. So that's where that came from.
Eli, I mean, you sophomores obviously maybe had the toughest situation of anyone because you went into college during a pandemic. Your entire first year was like that. So I guess just how would you describe how challenging the past, 15 months have been for you?
It was definitely a big adjustment, but just listening to the coaches and everybody here at LSU on staff, they kind of have helped make it a little bit easier. But I would say without the help from them, I would be lost, because it was pretty hard year on just the whole world in general. So, but being able to just get through and focus on the things that we need to, nothing is impossible.
Thank you, Eli.
Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you.